So aligning these crews is important, and the team of U.S. rowing officials we do have on course today are excellent and really proficient at getting all the way up to all 7 crews aligned at the start. We do have a start here. This is the women's 3rd varsity 8 petite final. 4 boats across, 4 boats looking to prove themselves here in this petite final and maybe take home a win in the petite final level. It does look like Wesleyan in lane 2 has a bit of a lead over the rest of the field so far, as well as Trinity looks like their nose might be a bit ahead of the WPI bow ball. So, and Ithaca is certainly not out of the picture yet, but it does look like the home team crew of WPI's engineers is a bit off the pace, just ever so slightly here in the first 500. Still plenty of race course left for these crews and things to change, but it does seem like some of the race plans for the other crews is, start fast, get out ahead, and try and stay ahead as long as you can, while the race plan for other crews might be more, okay, let's take it one stroke at a time and really just hang on as long as we can, as hard as we can. But it is Wesleyan with overtaking Ithaca now. So Wesleyan in first now, Ithaca is sitting in second, and Trinity's trying to overtake WPI. WPI really hanging on to those oars in the water, trying to get their bow ball to stay ahead of the Trinity bow ball. But it is Wesleyan in the lead, followed by Ithaca, as we pass this over to Dave on the water to take you down the rest of the course.
Back, then another full boat length to WPI and 3 more seats back to Trinity. A 4-boat race in the 3rd varsity 8 petite final for women. The conditions are about as good as they've been all day right now, so water-wise, things are calming down. Still a fair amount of tailwind, but not as much as we had earlier when the water was very sort of choppy in that 3rd 500 area. The Wesleyan looks pretty comfortable. Good posture. Rowing a nice clippy 34 strokes a minute, and just kind of increasing their lead over Ithaca to about a little more than half a length. Ithaca rowing slightly higher than Wesleyan. A little bit more rebound out of bow for their crew. They're very well together as a unit. Both they and Wesleyan seem to have the body motions down a little bit better than the other 2 crews, and that's why they're out in front. So Ithaca has a length over WPI, and WPI a couple of seats over Trinity. This is the 3rd varsity 8 petite final, probably a level where some of the younger rowers, in terms of their experience, maybe the less experienced rowers in the team, people on the way up, people who are probably going to be at the varsity level in a year or 2. Kind of cutting their teeth here at the 3rd varsity petite final level. And Trinity getting serious with WPI as Trinity moved up level. I think Trinity now has a seat. So into 3rd place for Trinity. Wesleyan is in a very good position. They are controlling the race. They're out in front, not quite a length, but they can see enough of Ithaca that they can respond to any potential threat. Ithaca, a little bit of open water in over 3rd place Trinity. And then Trinity kind of creeping up and getting 2 or 3 seats on WPI. Wesleyan getting a little bit more serious about racing this third 500, and they're about to get a full length on Ithaca. Wesleyan still looks pretty controlled with their swing, and they seem to have some momentum that's going to serve them well. With just 500 meters to go, Wesleyan lead by 1 length over Ithaca. A little bit of open water back to Trinity, who is 5 seats ahead of WPI. Let's go to the finish line for the call.
Race good for 7th. I think Ithaca is in the lead. They're the closest boat to us. They have the white boat, the dark jerseys, and the yellow hats. Always can distinguish them. I think they're in the lead, but getting a good challenge from in the middle of the course. That's Wesleyan. Wesleyan with the black jerseys and the red blades. But I wouldn't go out on a limb that's saying who's the lead on this one. My view from the finish line, elevated, I get a good look, and now I'm going to take the call back and say Wesleyan might be in the lead on this one. In 3rd and 4th, I'm going to give Trinity 3rd, WPI 4th, but they are very close as well, the two of them in 3rd and 4th, but they are not challenging for the lead. This is looking more like Wesleyan's race now to lose as they get some momentum going, and with 2:50 to go, seem to have moved out to about a half a length lead. Ithaca trying to answer back. They're going stroke for stroke, catch for catch. You can see which one's got the cadence. If you look at their catches, a couple strokes in a row, who's going to row the higher cadence? Wesleyan is opening this up. They are moving out and stretching it now to maybe a length. Ithaca is hanging on to 2nd. In 3rd would be Trinity right now. WPI overlapping Trinity, but they're in 4th. Bow deck to Trinity's stern deck. Wesleyan opening it up, and they might just have a boat length right now. Ithaca trying to finish with a flourish. They're going to finish in 2nd. 3rd place is going to be Trinity as they come to the line, and 4th place will be WPI. So Wesleyan, Ithaca, Trinity, WPI in that order for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th place in the women's 3VI final. The grand final, top 6 places coming up next.